What is going on, guys? This is Eski here, and I'm back with my last week of the LBA. Unfortunately, I didn't get to the playoffs, but I did manage to survive. It was a long and really difficult season, especially the first weeks. But yeah, here we are. We're going up against Greenscrafty or Rudy. He also didn't have the best of the seasons, but we both managed to survive, and we'll be back next season. And I'm gonna be taking the crown next season, that's for sure. So. What I'm bringing for this battle, since I didn't have any pressure into this battle, I just decided to use some of the mons that I didn't use much, such as my Azel, Feraligatr, or even my Zygarde. It's my first time bringing Zygarde after I added him to the team. Was I think week 9, I want to say 9, maybe 10, I'm not sure. So my sets for this battle, since I didn't have any pressure, I just said, let's just bring some fun sets. So start off, I'm going to have a lead Azelf with Stealth Rock, Stunt, and Explosion. Why not? I'm bringing Feraligatr with some Dragon Dance, Crunch, Waterfall, Choice Band, Trick, Celebi. I'm bringing Vaporeon. I just grabbed the Vaporeon with Roar because he has things like Cresselia, Charizard, and I don't want them to set up on my face. I'm bringing a Substitute Glare, Dragon Tail, Zygarde, and I'm bringing a Timid Mega Gardevoir. Now, my main goal for this battle is try and get as much kills as I can with Mega Gardevoir, so I can put up in the #1 spot for the MVP race. That's my main goal for this battle. So what I want is Stealth Rock, and I want to paralyze the likes of Terrakion and Charizard. That was my main goal for this battle. So he's bringing Avalugg, Charizard X, Milotic, Azumarill, Terrakion, and his Goodra. Now, I already knew who I wanted to start off. It didn't really matter what team he would be bringing. I knew that I was gonna be starting with my Azelf, because it's his job for this battle is put up rocks and boom, explode. So he's gonna start off with Goodra. I'm just gonna go for my Stealth Rocks. He's gonna go for the Draco Meteor here, and he's gonna bring me down to my Sash. And I was thinking at this point, should I save my Azelf and explode on something else, or should I just go for it? Because if I get damage on this Goodra, fantastic. But he's gonna switch out, and I just decided to go for the explosion. Even if he switch out, he's gonna do a lot of damage to anything that comes in. So he's gonna bring in the Avalugg, he's gonna take rock damage, and my Azelf is just gonna go for the Suicide Bomb. And the HP bar goes down so fast that I actually thought I was about to take this Avalugg down, but unfortunately for Rudy it was a crit. And this means that I can go into my Feraligatr. Now here, the smartest play would have probably just take out the Avalugg. That would have been the smartest play. But instead I just went for the sub because I knew he would Rapid Spin here, and I'm just gonna go for my free Dragon Dance because I am behind the sub. He's not gonna do any damage to me, so Dragon Dance was my best play. And I don't know what Avalugg usually runs. I thought it was just Avalanche, Rapid Spin, probably Ice Fang or something like that, and Toxic or Rest. So, but he shows me the Earthquake, and unfortunately for me, it's enough to break my sub. I probably should have put more HP and defense investment. I'm just have enough so I can leave, so Skull from Milotic doesn't break my sub. So next turn, instead of sub up and lose more HP as he Earthquakes, I just decided to go for the Waterfall. Then he's gonna bring in the Goodra, and I was thinking I don't have Ice Punch on this thing because otherwise I would be walled by Milotic, and my best play was just going to my Celebi, predicting the Thunderbolt, but he shows me the counter, and I was like, oh god, if I knew, I would have gone for another Dragon Dance because Crunch would be a guarantee to hit KO after. So I don't know if he predicted me here or not, but he's gonna go into his Charizard on my Celebi as I try to trick the Choice Banded on the Goodra. So now here I'm fearing the Dragon Dance, so I'm gonna go into my Zygarde hoping I can leave a Hot Rage or a Dragon Claw after he's at +1. But he's gonna show me something interesting here. And he's gonna go for the Mega Evolution with that shiny Megazord, and he's gonna go for the flamethrower, showing me that he's a special variant. Now here I just went for the glare because I couldn't afford him to be mixed with Dragon Dance, so I just went for the glare. But he goes for the Dragon Pulse, and the Dragon Pulse it's enough to take out my Zygarde. Because if you guys don't know, Megazord X has the same stat in special attack and attack, which is 130. So I'm gonna go into my Vaporeon knowing that he's physical, and he shows me the Fire Spin, and I'm like, oh god, what does he want me? What does he want to do, trapping my Vaporeon here? So I just went for the Scald. And then I'm thinking, okay, I'm just gonna roar him out, cause I don't want him to do any shenanigans. So what he's gonna do here is he's gonna switch out on his own, meaning that I'm free from the Fire Spin, and he's gonna bring in his Milotic. I think, yeah, he's gonna bring in his Milotic here, as I do roar him out, and I roar him out into his Terrakion, which is fantastic for me. Now here I make a really ballsy play. I'm like, okay, he's gotta switch out into his Milotic here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go into my Feraligatr and start to set up again. But when I saw that I switch out first, I'm like, oh god, he's staying in. What is he gonna do? He's gonna go for the close combat, which means that had I stayed in and just went for a safe Scald, I would have taken out this Terrakion, and I would still have my Feraligatr for the Milotic. Oh my god. So Feraligatr goes down, unfortunately, and I'm gonna bring in my Vaporeon again. Now here I'm just gonna go for the Scald because I have to, and he's gonna bring in his Milotic once again. As I go for the Scald, it's not gonna do much because it's resistant. Milotic is special defensive, really bulk, but I just knock the burn, which is fantastic, and this puts a timer on this thing, but also gives it the Marvel Scale. No, it's Marvel Scale? Yeah, I think it's multi-scale is for Dragonite. Yeah, it gives also the boost in defenses because of Marvel Scale. So, but at this point I only have Vaporeon, I have my Mega Gardevoir, and I have my Celebi. I'm down to 3-5 at this point, so... But he's going to go for the Scald, predicting my switch, which was really well played on his part. He's going to get the crit and the burn. The burn doesn't really annoy me because I have Natural Cure. So what I'm going to go do here is I'm going to go for another trick, predicting him to predict me to not go for a trick this time because of Mega Zardex in the back. But I do gotta get rid of my Choice Bandit. No, sorry. I predicted him to go for the Charizard here, and I went for the Thunder Wave. Yeah, what I was talking about is what happens ahead in this battle. So I get the paralyzation on this Megazord, which is really good, and now I can freely go into my Vaporeon because he has Dragon Pulse, Flamethrower, Fire Spin, so he can't really touch my Vaporeon, or so I thought, because he has Eden Power Grass or Eden Power Electric, one of those two. But it still doesn't do much, so the Vaporeon that I grabbed was thankfully special defensive, or else I could be the worst. So I'm gonna double out here into my Mega Gardevoir because he's paralyzed, so he probably will switch out here. So yeah, he does switch out as he goes into his Goodra, and I have my Mega Gardevoir here. I get the free opportunity to Mega Evolve and just fire off a Hyper Voice. Now this could be dangerous because I know Hyper Voice can't take out the Goodra unless he doesn't have much HP investment. Because he showed me the counter, so he's probably defensive. And Hyper Voice does a lot, but it's not enough to take out the Goodra. And fortunately for me, he goes for the Ice Beam over the Sludge Bomb, and I can leave that easily. And I can just take out the Goodra with an Hyper Voice. So at this point, I'm down 3-4, as he has Mega Zardex, he has his Milotic, he has the Terrakion, and what does he have? The Azumarill left. So here he's gonna go into Milotic. I know I can't take out this thing, so I'm gonna go into my Vaporeon, because if he goes for Scald, better for me. But he shows me the Mirror Coat, and thank God I didn't attack the Milotic here, or else it would have been really bad for me. So I'm here, this Melodic can't really touch me. What I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna go for the Wish, and I'm gonna bring in my Celebi. And cause he goes for the Scout here. I didn't understand why. He probably forgot that my Vaporeon has Water Absorb. So I get a free Wish up, and I can go easily into my Celebi, which is really nice because I'm gonna get my health back. And if he goes for Scout again, good for him. If he goes for Ice Beam, it could be bad. But I gotta go into my Celebi here because I can threaten out this Milotic. And the Pokemon that he has in the back are all weak to Celebi apart from Azumarill. So he's gonna go for the Recover. Really good here as I'm gonna get my health back. And what I'm gonna do here is I am gonna go for the trick here, predicting him to predict me that he's gonna go into his Charizard again. But this I really have to get rid of my trick of my choice on my Celebi so I can move more freely with him. So he's gonna go for the Ice Beam as I trick him. So he's tricked into Ice Beam now, and he does a lot of damage. And I'm like, oh my god! But it was a crit, so I know I can leave another one. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm just gonna go for the Recover. For the Giga Drain, get my health back, do a bit of damage to this Milotic, wearing down because he has no way to recover now. And Giga Drain does a lot of damage, but I don't heal enough that the Ice Beam won't still leave me in the above half, and Ice Beam is still doing a lot of damage. So what I decided here is that my best play is probably going for Recover, getting up all the way up to all the way back up with my HP, and then just kill it off with the final Giga Drain. So that's exactly what I do. I go for the Recover. He has to go for Ice Beam. He doesn't have any other option. So he's gonna go for the Ice Beam. I leave over half, which is fantastic. So now Giga Drain is more than enough to take out this Milotic, and I'll still be sitting at a good amount of health, which is really good. Because he has in the back a Terrakion, an Azumarill, and a Charizard X. So I just take out the Milotic here, and at this point we're tied 3-3. And I have a Celebi. He has a paralyzed Charizard, which is really good because Celebi, that means I can outspeed with even Vaporeon or my Mega Gardevoir. So he's gonna go into his Terrakion. Now I took a bit of time to make this move because he could have gone for a Stone Edge and Vaporeon wouldn't really like that. But he's gonna go for the X Scissor. I sacked my Celebi for no reason. I could have easily gone into my Vaporeon. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go into my Vaporeon, and I'm not gonna go for the Scald because I know he's gonna switch out. He can have his Terrakion knocked out, and he's gonna go into his Charizard. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go for the Wish, and I'm gonna bring my Mega Gardevoir because I know I can take any one hit because he's a special variant, which makes me a bit more at ease. Had he been a physical variant, it would be really bad. So he's gonna go for the Even Power, I assume Grass or Electric, one of those. It doesn't do much, my Mega Gardevoir, and I get back up to full HP, and knockoff Hyper Voice is enough to take out the Megazord from that range. So he's at this point we're 2-2. I have 2 Pokemon at full health. He has 2 Pokemon at full health. It can go anyway, so he's gonna bring in his Azumarill. I'm gonna go for the Hyper Voice. It does over half, but he has a Citrus Berry. Unfortunately, I thought he was a Choice Banded. But he shows me the Berry Shock, and I'm like, oh my god. Oh my god. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna go for another Hyper Voice. Hopefully for a crit on this thing, but I don't get the crit as he shows me the Whirlpool, and I'm just praying that he doesn't have Protect at this point. So I'm trapped here. My Mega Gardevoir is going down to the Perishon unless he doesn't have a Protect. So he shows me the Protect after, and I'm like, oh god, no. But the thing is that I still have one more turn to attack. But he can go for a double Protect, and if he gets a double Protect, he can win this battle. So what is gonna happen? He's gonna go for the Protect, and he fails. And I go for a Hyper Voice and take out this Azumarill. But unfortunately for me, I do go down to the Perishon. So Mega Gardevoir only gets 3 kills this battle. So my last Pokemon is Vaporeon. His last Pokemon is Terrakion. Now, I know I can leave a close combat, but the thing is he Sash? That's the thing. So I'm hoping for a burn on the skull, because at this point I'm really thinking that he's Focus Sash. So he's gonna go for the close combat. I can leave. I'm gonna go for the skull. I'm praying for a damn burn. Can I get the burn? I don't get the burn, but he's not Focus Sash, which means that we take this battle home. We get a win over Rudy. I don't know how to pronounce his team, so I'm not gonna even try. It's Chattanooga Chesnaughts, something like that. I really don't know how to pronounce that name. And this is gonna be the battle, guys. This will be the last LBA video for a while. As I said before, I didn't get into the playoffs, so this will be the last LBA battle for like a month or two, as they still have the playoffs, and then there's still gonna be the tryouts for the new season. There was a lot of dropouts this season in the LBA, which is not the best thing, and kind of killed the mood to many of us, but it is what it is. We managed to survive. Like I said, next season I'm gonna take the crown, and I'm also gonna have my Pokemon as the #1 MVP. I tried to put Mega Gardevoir. I think that with these 3 kills, Mega Guard is at first for now, but Lux, who has a Mega Lopunny, he's in the playoffs, so his Mega Lopunny will have more chances to go and keep the #1 spot. But at the end of the regular season, let's say that Mega Gardevoir is the #1 in the LBA. Oh yeah, I gotta give her a present or something like that, you know. So this will be the battle. I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like, comment, it really means a lot to me, and subscribe if you like. And I will catch you guys next time. So